myself this morning and I was wondering why I hated what I was wearing so much, and then I realised it's because I look like Where's Wally? Crap. Hey guys, so today I am filming a video that I haven't quite done before, so I'm not 100% sure on how this is going to go, but we're going to try and do this. Going so well so far. So some of you might know that I am going overseas very, very soon. When you guys see this video, I will actually be over there. This is pre-filmed. Sorry, it's just really hard to film in another country, but I will be filming over there and, like, you know, do a little montagey thing of my experience over there and put it up and stuff when I get back. So I leave in 3 days, and I have been kind of beginning to think about what I should take. I know it's 3 days before I leave and I haven't packed yet or done anything. I don't know, I'm not very organised. I've been like kind of thinking about what I'm going to bring with me, like on the plane. And I found out that we've been given these things, and whatever I can fit in here that's under 100 mils I can take with me, which isn't very much, so I started panicking just a little bit. So yeah, I kind of started getting myself organised finally. The reason that I'm not wearing any makeup right now is because this is a very similar thing to what I'm going to be wearing on the plane, and I just want to show you guys how I can use this makeup to make myself not look so pasty and white and dead. First thing I'm bringing with me, hairbrush. Obviously we need hairbrushes because if you don't bring a hairbrush, you're going to have a bad time. And I just put some hair elasticy things on there so that I can tie my hair up if I want to. Second, and this is already open for some reason, but I'm bringing a packet of tissues because you never know, you might end up needing them. Just, you know, good idea, common sense. I'm bringing with me the Dove Go Fresh Roll-On Antiperspirant deodorant thing. I got it in a smaller one so that I can take it with me. You need deodorant. Nobody wants to sit next to a person who smells of BO on a 14-hour flight, so I don't know, just a common courtesy. I feel like this is important. I'm also taking this Manicare sleeping mask because I have trouble sleeping on planes sometimes and I feel like this might help me out. And this one actually has, I'll show you guys, it's got like adjustable straps on it. This is just good because it means that I can adjust it, like it's got little, like you find on a bra, basically. For all you girls who are watching this, it's like how you would work your bra. And it's got those things on it so I can tighten it if I want to. And it's just, yeah, it's good because it means that I'm going to be able to sleep easier, which helps when you're on a plane flight sitting down forever and with nothing to do. I'm also taking a nail file because you never know when you're going to chip your nails. I actually got my nails done the other day with a gel polish. So, like, I don't know if you guys have heard of shellac or not, but it's basically a nail polish that you have, like, a nail person put on your nails, and it's supposed to last for up to like 2.5 to 3 weeks. I don't want to have to be worrying about taking like nail polish remover and other nail polishes and stuff with me when I go over. I'll probably buy them when I'm over there because, let's face it, it's gonna happen, but I don't want to have to worry about actually doing them. So I have my nails done in just this really lovely I think it's by OPI, the OPI gel polishes, and it's Samoan Sand. It's like a really sheer nude colour and it just makes my nails look really, really nice. I got it done on my toes as well because why not. But in saying that, I might still need a nail file because they do still chip and stuff, which sucks, but you know, such is life. I've got this little Eco Fresh Body Hand and Body Moisturiser with me. It's just like a tiny little sample size. I think this is really good for travelling, and I know that the air in the cabin gets really, really dry, and so you know, it's good to have something to, like, you know, put on your hands and whatever if you're feeling a little bit dehydrated, so this is good. I'm also bringing my little rose mirror just because it's handy to have a mirror to look at yourself and do your makeup and do whatever you know, if you want to look at your face for some reason, I don't know. Accompanying those, I guess, are my tweezers. I don't even know if you can take tweezers on the plane yet, but if I can take them, I'm going to because they help sometimes. I don't know, thought it might be a good idea. Obviously, not all of these things are going into that little plastic bag that I showed you guys earlier, just the liquid. I like to cleanse my face because I get quite an oily face and yeah, and I don't want to not have to do it in the 16 hours. So I went out and got these. They're Witch Hazel face wipes. And they're just like little round, I'll show you guys. They're just like, oh, you can't really see that well, but they're just little round, like makeup pads soaked in witch hazel. And I just thought that that'd be a really good idea to take with me, because it means that I can not take an extra bottle of liquids on the plane with me. So yeah, I thought that'd be a good idea. I went out and got, these are by Manicare as well. They're just like little cosmetics jars. So this is the smaller one, although it does look to have a little bit of room in it still. And there's like a little lid thing that you can take off and put back on, and there's quite a bit of room in there for a bit of product. In here, in the smaller one, I'm planning on putting my foundation to put on my face at the end of the flight. This is the bigger one. And in here, I'm planning on putting my face cream, because it goes over 100 mils or whatever it is that you can take on the plane. So yeah, might as well take it in here because there's going to be enough room. And it comes with a little spatula thingy to, I don't know, put the product in the pot, which is nice. The way that I usually do my foundation is with these two. This one is the Wake Me Up foundation by Rimmel London, and this is the Stay Matte foundation by Rimmel London. In the winter, I tend to use this one more, but lately it gives like a really good, solid, you know, full coverage, but lately I've not been really loving that, so I've actually been mixing it with a little bit of the Wake Me Up foundation, which is a little bit more sheer. And this foundation is actually just a little bit too dark for my skin tone, but once I go over, I'm going to tan a little bit, and so this will end up being a pretty good shade for me. But for now, I've actually been mixing these two together, so like an equal part of both, and it ends up being this really lovely, I'd probably call it a mid to full coverage, but not as heavy as the Stay Matte one is. So yeah, I mixed these two, and so I'll just mix them up in this little container thingy. I'm just going to put like a squirt of that in. I've just put a full pump in, which is not that much. It's hardly taken up any room in that. I'm going to put an equal part of my Stay Matte in there. So that's those two in there. And then I'm just going to take my little spatula and just mix it. I'm actually going to put another pump of each in that. I'll put two. There you go, and there I have my foundation-y, sample-y paste thing to take with me. And I can just have that in my bag, and then I don't have to carry the great big containers with me. I wonder... Awesome, that is the perfect shade. Now this is my moisturiser. It's the Rose Hip Hydrating Day Cream. I love this because it is super hydrating and really good for, you know, plain, but it does go over the 100 milliliter limit. It's actually 120. So that is what my bigger container is for, and so I'm just actually going to put that in there right now. Same deal as before, I have just wiped off the end of my little spatula thingy. I'm just kind of going to scoop it in. Now I've just put about 4 good scoops in there, and you can see it in there. There's quite a bit. There's no way that I'm going to use that up, but just to be sure, in case, I don't know, other people want to use some of it because they're unprepared like me. I don't know, thought it'd be good to bring some along. And that's those. From my great big containers down to these two little things, and they're the perfect amount, so I'm happy. I'm also taking with me my Rimmel Stay Matte, just to, like before I get off the plane, to mattify underneath my eyes, around my nose, anywhere that it's probably really disgustingly oily, and, you know, finish up my makeup. I'm taking this mascara. It's the Glam Eyes Day Tonight in brown black. Although it's got, you know, the volume extension to it, I use just the lengthening one, and it's just, you know, takes all the product off, and it's really like hardly anything goes on your lashes, which is what I want. I don't want to be wearing like really heavy makeup while I'm on the plane over, or when I land in LA, because I'm expecting it to be pretty hot, so yeah. I'm also taking 2 lip products. One is my Lucas Paw Paw Ointment, and this is, it says that it is good for boils, burns, chafing, cuts, cracked skin, gravel, rash, splinters, open wounds, insect bites, and nappy rash. Not that I'll need it for most of those things, just my chapped lips really. But I find that my lips get really, really disgustingly dry. So I'm also bringing my Carmex, and it's like a super hydrating lip treatment. I don't like to use it all the time because it's apparently not very good for your lips, but it does work really, really well. So yeah, I could not go without my Dreamy Lumi Touch concealer. I have it in number 02, and yeah, this is just, you know, obviously for concealing. That's really all that I'm going to use it for, so you know, it's pretty self-explanatory. I can probably go without foundation and like, you know, all the, you know, mountains of makeup that I usually use, but I cannot go without my brows. So I'm going to bring with me my tiny, tiny little, like, what's left of my Satin brow pencil, and it's in blonde, because apparently I have blonde eyebrows now. And so I'm taking this with me so I can do my eyebrows, and I'm also bringing my Australis Extender Lash and Brow Gel with me to brush through my brows so they don't go like insane, weird, John Howard-y and all curly and gross. The last thing that I'm taking on the plane is some Real Techniques brushes. This one I'm just taking to do my foundation. It's my buffing brush and I love it, and I don't think that I could live without. I'm bringing my Real Techniques setting brush, which is this one, just, you know, for setting powder, obviously. I'm bringing my Real Techniques detailer brush for fixing up my eyebrows with, you know, concealer and whatever as well. I'm taking my pointed foundation brush. I use this to blend in my concealer and I love it. It really, really works. And lastly, I am bringing my Lash Brow Groomer by Real Techniques as well to do my brows. Pretty self-explanatory. So now I'm pretty much just going to show you guys what I would look like with all that makeup done, pretty much. The only thing that I'm not going to do is foundation, because I'm not going to be wearing it on the plane. I'll only like put it on very, very last as I get off. So yeah, let's see how this one goes. So guys, this is the full aeroplane look thing. Yeah, it literally took me like 5 minutes to do and it's done, and I look presentable, I think. I don't look as dead as I did before, so that's always a plus. That's my video. Thank you so much for watching, and I will hopefully be talking to you guys really soon. Bye.